Today's video is probably extremely unexpected, something that I was extremely bored with through quarantine and decided to be working on for the last couple of months, and it is a passion project of mine that I actually decided to take into further steps and eventually put on the channel. What you're looking at now is a city, but not just any city, it's New Donk City. Yes, I have recreated New Donk City, but for what purpose? This is actually a 9-hole golf course. Yes, I'm being serious. I recreated New Donk City in PGA 2K21 and pretty much just turned New Donk City into a golf course. Yes, it is now a golf course, and it took a while. Now, this game actually has lots of assets and things you can put down, so I was able to create New Donk City, or recreate New Donk City, in almost exact detail. Now, there's some things that's obviously not correct. I had to do with what I had, but yes, I was able to put down some street lights and also some signs and all kinds of hills all over the place to kind of reenact what New Donk City looks like. So what we're going to do is just go hole by hole and discuss what the hole is representing from New Donk City and also play the hole to show you how it works. So if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you just leave a like. I mean, it's New Donk City in a golf course. Come on, it's pretty daggone exciting. So like the video if you enjoyed and subscribe if you guys are new to stay up to date on all things Nintendo, and share this with somebody that you know that loves golf. Who knows, maybe they might find this extremely cool. Starting off with hole number 1 is the start to New Donk City. It's where you arrive on the platform above and go down as Electric Mario in order to hit this little narrow pathway. I obviously extended it to make it a little bit more difficult, but it's a straight shot to the hole and a straight shot in order to enter New Donk City itself. Hole number 2 is a short par 3 into the park of New Donk City. You even have the little hills, the bushes, the street lights, and even the benches and the trash cans beside the benches. Yes, it's kind of down to the point. And if you pay close attention, you can see the little slots where the Mario letters stand right above the green itself. So this is a fun little hole just to shoot right into the park. Small green to hit, but tons of fun. Alright, so I get it. You guys probably want a little bit more action. Well, in hole 3, you're going on top of the buildings. On the rooftops of Mario Odyssey, some have some patches of greenery, so I added that on top of some of the buildings. And yes, it's absolutely a doozy to get up there. It's going to require you to hit a series of smaller shots along the multiple rooftops in order to reach your destination, because a straight up driver is just not going to give you the loft that you need. Hole number 4 is the construction area outside of New Donk City, and you can get my gist by the turn platform. I couldn't get it to swing, but it is the one that's held up by the crane, and everything else is just kind of construction planks that I made out of bridges. They're girders made out of bridges. I did the best with what I could. Hole 5 then takes us down the heart of New Donk City itself, all the way to the middle courtyard, right in front of the main tower of the whole plaza. This one was actually a lot of work in order to get the kind of concrete alleyways the right way, the paths and everything. Since you couldn't really put streets down, it had to be cart paths. So I did the best I could, and I even added in a little power moon right there in the middle of what the concrete globe is. Hole 6, we're going across the water off New Donk City and entering the small building off into the distance. Now, normally we'll have Electric Mario get over there for us, but clearly we cannot do that this time. We are going to have to walk or swim or use a boat, I guess. But I even put 2 cars down side by side to kind of emulate that robot that you fight from New Donk City that's beaten and destroyed right there, if you can kind of see it right of the green. Hole number 7, we start back up on the top of a building, but the one with the pool and the umbrellas and the tables, it's a really nice view. I thought it was a really cool location, so why not make it an area where the tee box is? So we're shooting all the way down and in between the buildings in a little area I created to hit a green. It can be very difficult to hit, and you got to make sure that you hit it at the right loft and also the right distance, or you can be stuck between buildings. Sorry, but it happens. Hole 8 is also going across the water, but to the opposite side of New Donk City where the other tower stands. I also added boats here for good measure, and if you look closely on the bridge, which is another girder kind of thing I try to create, there is a red and white post sticking out the middle. If you can predict what that is for Mario Odyssey, then great job, but you probably already know, it's the rocket. In time for New Donk City's giant New Donk Tower itself, the very highest point of the level. So you are going to hit off here for hole number 9, the last hole, and pretty much hitting all the way back to the front of this entire city. And you're going to make your way back to the start, all the way back from the very far end. And it is a par 6, 800-yard hole. It is a monster. But it is one of the most fun parts of this whole entire thing to kind of relive and see everything one last time as you make your way to the start. And that is new Donk City, recreated in PGA 2K21. Guys, what did you think of the golf course? Was this a really cool creation? And if you really did enjoy this, leave a like and let me know if you want to see something like this again. I could recreate a course in some other type of game because there's a lot of assets and a lot of things you can do with different terrains, different environments, and all kinds of different objects to place down on your golf course. But thank you guys so much for tuning in today, and like always, I will see you on the next one. See you guys.